Welcome to episode 3 of Wine Vault TV. Another glorious day outside in sunny Auckland. We're having an absolute cracker of a summer. But today we're going to do two wines. One from Nelson and one Pinot from Central Otago. Now, Noodle from Nelson are probably one of Nelson's most famous wineries, and make some absolute fantastic wine. They make kind of Thomas Block and Mouterre, Pinot as well as Chardonnay, and just make some outstanding wines from New Zealand. And so, and this is a Sauvignon Blanc 07, and because 08 was such a terrible vintage in Marlborough, I've been pretty keen just to stay on 07, because I just really haven't found any decent Marlborough Sauvignon from 08. So kind of 07 wine from Nelson and Martinborough is still drinking absolutely superbly relative to 08. So here we go. This is it's got quite an actually delicate nose. You don't get that kind of searing kind of acid on the nose and that kind of overripe sweaty fruit that is normally associated with Marlborough Sauv. What you do get is quite a bit of leather, wet leather, and also some tiny hint of asparagus, but it's actually a bit of grass, a bit grassy. It's got a really nice, rich palate weight. It's just lovely. It's still going, and it's got really nice, sweet, rich fruit, which is kind of naturally sweet rather than sugary sweet. To me, this is kind of what Marlborough should be trying to concentrate on making, because it's a lovely textured wine with a bit of minerality there, and that component is really coming through quite strong. It's got a bit of asparagus on the nose and those old tin peas, which is classic kind of Sauvignon, but it doesn't have kind of that cat's pea smell that a lot of Marlborough wines have and became famous for. The next wine comes from Central Otago, and it's called Maud. The parents of these guys make a Mount Maud, which I had a Mount Maud 2002, and it's still rated as one of my favourite Central Otago Pinots, and so I've got big expectations for this. It's 07, so it's pretty young. And right off the bat you get the kind of really ripe kind of fruit colour. Very peppery on the nose. It's almost Syrah-like. It smells quite extracted. Deep, dark red fruit, and like I say, it's a really pungent nose, and it's got that burnt cherry thing on the nose. It's nice, it's dry. It's got a fair amount of tannin there, but it's not overly tannic. It's a very easy kind of quaffing, almost barbecue Pinot, which at expensive barbecues at 32 bucks, but it is almost Hawke's Bay Syrah. I don't mind the colour, it's quite light, very bright. But quite one-dimensional. It's very fruity, very dry, but just lacks any kind of structure and depth. So today I'm going to score this Neudorf 07 Sauvignon from Nelson probably 90 points, and the Maud, I know everybody rates kind of Maud, and I'm only going to give it kind of 88 out of 100. So yeah, see you on the next episode.